Um, Followed by a family man. He was very closely a storyteller. But nowadays, family man is not a term that is appreciated nearly enough these days. Today, there's more emphasis on who we are and what we accomplish. But Grandpa was the epitome of how great and unselfish it is to put those in your family first. Though we may have not understood his reasonings for why he did things, it was always because he was doing it out of love. Grandpa never asked for much. He always drove plain, simpler vehicles, but he always had to fix them constantly. He lived in this modest home, and he never took anything for granted. He put everyone in the family first. Grandpa was also a devoted husband. You very rarely saw one without the other. Just like if you wanted to come in the house on a Sunday or just basically any evening, you wouldn't see one without the other. Grandpa would be sitting at the head of the table, and Grandma would be right there by his side. They had a life together that was inspirational. I can only imagine the many hardships that they had to face, but they always got through it together because they had the Lord by their side. No matter the issues that arose, they managed to make the most of their life together. Even the last few days, you could see the love in Grandma's eyes for the man she went through life with, and you could see it was nothing short of amazing. Grandpa hanging on to allow Grandma a time to smile at him and gently hold her hand one day longer, we can all learn from that. Our time together is short. Even 56 years together is barely a blimp in the realm of the world. Some say it's what you leave on this earth that shows what you did with your life, but Grandpa was able to help me see it is more important to grow old with style and dignity, carry yourself with grace even whenever it's not easy to do so, and give everything you can to the people you love. He also taught me what it meant to do an honest day's work. I can remember he would have me doing something when I was out around here, no matter the weather, no matter the time, no matter the day, no matter what else I had going on. He'd holler at me every time I said I can't. He said, "Don't say you can't, because then you can't. Just say I can, and you can." He was definitely not one to sit still too long. Even in these last few months, he would manage to sneak out. Grandma told me he went and climbed ladders and did all kinds of work, and he had all kinds of crazy ideas as well. But he would also sneak out and go see his horses or drive around in the Ranger. So like I said, he does not sit still, even while sick. But anyway, the people that make the biggest impact in the world are the people like Grandpa was to me. Honest and truthful and hardworking, a Christian man, someone who puts the needs of their family first. So it's bigger now. It's bigger than I realized until now that family is so important. I've always loved family, but when stuff like this happens, So I just want to say, I found this thing online, and it kind of fits Grandma and Grandpa. So it's quoted, it's not by me. There is a special kind of love that a grandchild has for their grandparents. It is the kind of love that is filled with respect for the wisdom and accomplishments. It's the kind of love with gratitude for the values they have given to you. It's the kind of love that allows such joy in the stories of our family that they remember and share with us. It's the kind of love that's built on a lifetime of caring and giving, loving and hardships. And that's the kind of love I have for Grandpa today and always.